Hey, this is Clay and Michael here from Dualcast Drafts. Just hopped into an 8-4 Dragons of Tarkir Draft. Uh, Looking forward to get our
Yes,
hands on the
indeed.
format again. Clay, did you manage to watch any of the drafts from the Pro Tour over this most recent weekend?
I saw Hugh Jensen drafted, right?
Yeah, he did. All
Yeah.
right, quick pause on that
I saw his.
conversation. Let's look at these cards. I see
Mm,
a rare that I think is probably pretty good,
that rare is very strong.
but there's also just ultimate price
Yeah, that's a good card too.
and a Coup Cobra as well. A Coup Cobra I've had very great experiences with. I quite like being in black in this format. It's very deep.
Yeah, it's a very strong color.
I think we're basically picking between ultimate price and the rare here. Which do you think is better?
It's close. Like, I haven't drafted this set enough to really know how many warriors there are.
The warrior thing isn't really a thing, is what I've
Yeah.
found.
So, like a
But a
3 mana
3-2
2/2
double
with
strike
double
is pretty
strike.
good. I think ultimate price is just better though, to be honest.
Yeah, and I think that the pull to black is like a real thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So,
Um, I mean
and we
it's
could get a Food Cobra or Reckless Imp on the wheel.
yeah.
You know?
I mean it's not. We're not gonna get a Coup Cobra back, I don't think, just because
Right.
it's pretty strong.
Yeah.
I could even see people taking it over the double striker, but the
Yeah.
blue black kind of control deck is like, not exactly a secret. It's like um,
Yeah.
very hard to. It's just very widely acknowledged as like a good strategy in the format, I think.
Yeah.
That being
But
said, what do we see in this pack? That being said, the really important thing about the format is to find the colors that are open in the first
right.
pack. So I try to like not really think about my picks too much and just pick the most powerful card for
Yeah.
the first couple packs.
Yeah. So
In this pack, I'm thinking Airy Bowmasters or Ojutai Interceptor, maybe.
yep. Yep.
And
That's pretty
I
much.
think that, like we were saying, just because of the bias towards black blue, like we're gonna take the Ojutai Interceptor, which is
Yeah.
probably better than the Bowmasters, right?
I think so.
They're pretty
Like
close.
they're very close.
4 power in
Um,
the air is no joke,
yeah.
but the Bowmasters is just like very efficiently costed, so
Yeah, and it answers both of Ojutai Interceptor and Misthook here in range.
it's true. Ooh, Assault Formation. The very first time I drafted this format, I drafted an Assault Formation deck, and I was not very happy about it. All right,
I
so
think that card's okay if you're in like a ground game deck.
yeah, so it looks like we might be getting a signal that green is open here. We do see this green rare, which isn't unplayable.
Also, Epic
Yeah, Epic Confrontation is quite good. Not much for us. Shambling Goblin is an okay kind of exploit value creature.
Yeah.
Dragon Fodder is an okay red 2-drop. I kind of think that we should take Epic Confrontation here. It's just the most
Yeah,
powerful card in the pack, I think.
I agree with you.
Yeah, I think
By
it's just. I think
quite
it's
a
better than
large
Assault
margin.
Formation.
Definitely.
Oh wow, Cunning Breeze Dancer. Is this guy good? He's okay.
He's okay. I don't know if he's.
Ooh, I like Stampeding Elkherd quite a bit.
Yeah.
I like Zephyr Scribe. I do like Hand of Silumgar, and I like the Hardened Berserker quite a bit too. Actually, this pack's really strong. Actually, there's a lot of really good cards in
Yeah.
the pack.
Yeah.
We could go a lot of different ways. I think we either want to take Hand of Silumgar or Stampeding Elkherd.
Yeah.
And I kind of think that green is going to be is open here, but I'm not really sure. It's hard to tell this early.
Yeah. I think I like the Elkhart here as well. It's like a little bit better than Hand of Silumgar in a vacuum.
Yeah.
And I kind of agree with you that like getting a third pick to Epic Confrontation is a little bit of something, and fourth pick.
I don't know. It's really hard, it's hard to say this. It's really too early to say that we're
Yeah,
getting a
yeah.
clear
But
signal
it's,
for anything.
Yeah.
This pack's kind of a stinker. Sandcrafter Mage isn't that bad, but we're actually, I think we'll be happy to just pick up Sign of Ugin because it's
certainly
pretty
fine.
playable and it goes in every deck basically. So
Yeah.
all right, what do we have here? All right, definitely seeing some kind of some green stuff here. Press the Advantage is okay, I think.
Yeah, it's certainly.
Press the Advantage would be pretty good in a green deck if we have a lot of creatures. I think Segmented Crotic is also pretty good.
I really like Segmented Brotique.
Would you take it over Press the Advantage here?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, I will agree with that. It's probably just better. Press the advantage isn't too impressive. It does require to have 2 creatures to be maximum effect, and it's like 4 mana
Right.
double green. It's hard to hold up. It's hard to hold that mana up in a green deck too. You really want to be playing your creatures and such.
Yeah, but you can play it on your turn in your attack step.
For sure. All right, so we're seeing some light like green and white here. I think we just pick up
Yeah.
another segmented Crotic though.
I think that they're very good in multiples. There's no real cost to play morphs.
Yeah. Interesting. I think Zephyr Scribe's quite good. I don't know about you.
I really like Zephyr Scribe.
Yeah, let's pick that up here. That seems a little bit late for Zephyr. I've noticed this guy going pretty late. I think people undervalue the ability to loot a little bit. It does cost you a mana, which is pretty annoying.
So,
I
I've done
think
worse things.
most of this pack is garbage. I really don't like Servant of the Scale, but I'm going to take it here because some people do like it and might think it's a good green card.
Yeah. I really haven't been unimpressed with Servant of the Scale.
I'm putting it right in my sideboard. I just don't think it has enough impact.
Right.
To be worth playing a 1-drop. And
Jeez.
yeah.
This is a
pretty terrible pack. Oh wow, we wheeled the Salt Formation. I mean that's got to say something about green being open, right? I mean,
I think that card's better than a 9th pick card or whatever.
Yeah, this card's not terrible.
Well, it's an on-board
I mean, yeah, it gives you the ability to pay 3 mana to effectively give your creatures +1/+1.
Right. That's good.
If you assuming you don't, which you probably shouldn't, build your deck around toughness or anything like that.
Right, of course not.
It's just assume the switching the damage with the toughness kind of evens out, whatever. But you can just give your team +1/+1 for 3 mana. It's not that bad in the right kind of deck if you have a bunch of creatures.
It is kind of a non-bow with Ojutai Interceptor, and reduces his power by 2.
That's very true. Last pick, Scavenger. This guy also doesn't seem unplayable.
Yeah, he seems fine. He's not
not
great,
good.
but
Not good by any means. Yeah, I mean, I think we could be in a green-blue deck, but we're also not very far into blue, so there's no reason to commit to it.
right.
Oh, wow. What do we got here? Damnable Pact. I don't think that card is very good.
No.
Wow, there's not a
It's
single...
not very efficient.
There's not a single green card for us. That's really unfortunate.
It's okay.
Yeah. I mean, I think... I don't really like Deadly Wanderings. I like Draconic Roar quite a bit, but I'm not sure if we want to take a red card.
I don't think we do.
The pick here might just be Ojutai Interceptor.
That's what I'm looking at as well. I think that card's, pretty good.
Yeah. So I guess we're kind of moving into a blue-green kind of a tempo deck.
All right.
Ooh, and I've actually noticed this common pair popping up quite a bit, the Ojutai Interceptors and the Airy Bowmasters. Which presents us with the classic choice.
Do you think we want a first Bowmasters more than a third Interceptor?
I think we do, actually. That makes it really easy that we already have 2 Interceptors.
Right.
Indeed.
Oh, the Interceptor is good, but odds are we'll have that pick again.
Yeah.
Well, not necessarily.
Yeah. Makes me sad that looks like we're less likely to be playing this ultimate price, but it's okay.
That's how it goes sometimes.
That's the way she goes.
And I think that it's correct for us to get off of black.
Oh yeah. I mean, this pack we opened just had a lot of black in it, but that's just the way the cards go.
Yeah, I mean, we'll probably see black if we were getting cut on the last pack.
Yeah. Oh wow, Youthful Scholar. Ooh, and Saltroad Ambushers. Saltroad Ambushers seems really awesome in our deck.
Oh yeah.
Can you imagine playing this? All right, Ojutai Interceptors, turn 3 morphed. Turn 4, face up Saltroad Ambushers. Turn 5, flip up Ojutai Interceptors, smash in for 6.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, that's what I want to do this game. I also really love Youthful Scholar, even in a non-exploit deck. I think it's just sweet value.
Yeah.
Contradict is okay. I think I would play one in this deck. We might actually wheel it.
Yeah, I think that card's fine if you're like need something in the late game. It is a 2-for-1.
Yeah, I like in a tempo deck if you can get ahead and then just kind of like beat them down with creatures and like just hold that up in response to anything they could do.
Yeah.
Really not much for us in this pack, Clay.
No, not at all.
I mean, do we take the Ojutai Monument in case we want to splash something that's white? I don't know.
I think that those cards are like slightly better than banners.
No, this actually doesn't even, you can't splash a color with this. Well, I mean, you can, but it doesn't. You can't really make the dragon effectively with.
Yeah,
different
yeah, but
selection.
I guess in that case it's worse than a banner.
Yeah. I'm just gonna take this Reckless Imp. I think it's probably the best card in the pack.
Okay. Thoughts on Glade Launcher?
Yeah, it looks like we might be getting cut a little bit. It looks like red is kind of open here, coming the other direction.
Yeah.
So we might have moved into blue a little hastily. That being said, if we see that red's being open, it's not too late to move in, so we might just pick up
Certainly.
Twin Bolt here.
I think that's actually fine.
Yeah. There's not really much else that we could take. We could take Glade Watcher actually. What do you think about Glade Watcher?
I like that card. I think like the fact that it can block every turn is pretty.
Actually, we should take Glade
reasonable.
Watcher here. We're definitely going to be in green, so it's a safer pick. And
You're right.
in the right deck, I think this card could be okay. I'm not confident, but it could be all right.
I've always liked cards that are like that. Like there was that Gargoyle in M15 with a similar ability.
Right. Yeah, I think we'll take
It
Palace
got
Familiar
flying,
here.
so it was much better. Yes.
Pretty easy pickup for us. Ooh. All right. Maybe it was a little too hasty to move off blue-green.
Yeah.
Because we've got Anticipate, Guardian Shieldbearer, Elusive Spellfist, and Claustodon Yearling, which are all playable cards. What do you think is the pick here? I like the
I'm
shield.
really torn. Yeah.
I like the
between
shield
Bearer and
bearer
Anticipate.
yeah.
I think we kind of want the 2-drop creature.
Yeah, I think our deck wants the creature more. Anticipate's fine, but our deck's not like really begging for it.
Yeah.
This card I'm not a big fan of. This blue rare, even though it is a blue rare.
No. It's like okay for answering bombs, I guess, but it's still not very good.
Yeah, I would much rather play Contradict. I think.
Yeah, that's a much better card for answering bombs.
There's also Hand of Slumgar, Pinion Feast, Elusive Spellfist.
Yeah, I'm not.
I don't think we're an Elusive Spellfist deck, but we might be a Contradict deck. But Pinion Feast is also very good in the sideboard. Pinion Feast might even be better than Contradict, just to have in the sideboard.
I think you're right.
Yeah. Oh, and here we get another Pinion Feast. Oh, but there's also a Zephyr Scribe, which we'll take instead.
Yeah, I think that card's real good.
Yeah. Is this card good? This card could be good. I don't know. Probably not. Ooh, look, and we get another Contradict. That's nice.
That's pretty cool.
Ooh, Keeper of the Lens.
Great. I love Keeper. Let's play the Ancient Card. I think Negate's pretty good in the sideboard.
I think I was watching a little bit of the Pro Tour coverage from this weekend, and I heard some people saying that people were main decking Negate. But you know what? They might have been talking about Standard. That's probably more likely.
Yeah, I can see main decking Negate, especially in a field of so much mono red which there was at the Pro Tour. Negate's real good against mono red.
You wouldn't think that we would main deck Negate in Limited.
Yeah, I just don't think so.
Oh no, Clay.
Oh, Michael.
The classic conundrum that we always run
I
into.
think we had a very similar pick to this in an earlier draft with Citadel Seed and a fetch land.
Oh, I didn't even see the fetch. That fetch isn't worth anything anyways, the Wooded
Right.
Foothills. So, I mean, Citadel Siege is not playable in our deck, unfortunately.
Right. We can take Aven Surveyor.
Aven Surveyor is quite good. Pyrotechnics, wow, is quite good too if we were going to splash red.
Yeah.
Right into Being and Whisper of the Wilds are both good cards we could wheel. But
Yeah.
I think Aven Surveyor is probably just the pick.
I think that card's real good in our deck, actually.
Yeah, it's awesome in our deck. It really sucks we can't take Citadel Siege, obviously, but we just can't play it.
Yeah.
You just can't splash the double white card like that.
Right.
And the Wooded Foothills is not worth enough to be worth a value pick here. So
Yeah.
Aven Surveyor it is. All right, what do we got here? Ooh, we got a Thornwood Falls.
Yeah.
Which is probably just the pick.
Yeah, there's not too much else for us here.
I mean, this Feral Cruciak is definitely playable, but we've got some beef already.
Yeah.
Enhanced Awareness is definitely playable. This card is probably okay.
Yeah, it's, alright.
This pack's not very strong overall, but we're pretty happy to pick up a non-colored dual land.
Yeah, we could even play Rite of Undoing.
Yeah. Ooh, Hunt the Weak.
Hunt the Weak, indeed.
Yeah, I like Hunt the Weak a bit more than I like this just random Destructor Dragon.
Right.
Although if the Destructor Dragon comes back, I think we'll play it, but...
Oh, yeah.
Hunt the Weak's quite good in our deck, so...
It's not really any better than Scion of Ugin, though,
No, not really. Alright, what do you think about Will of the Naga? I think it could be pretty good in our deck, actually.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm not crazy about it.
I've had mixed experiences with it. It can really help you just close out a game that they were about to kind of go shields up for. Especially if you're in green and have like some 5/5s on the board or something like that, so...
Yeah, I think you're right. Should be good.
But of course, when you inevitably, if you end up behind and you are using it for defense, you're usually pretty unhappy. So
right.
That's kind of the balance, the payoff. But I mean, there's sometimes when you just like pay 3 mana to tap down 2 creatures for 2 turns and just smash them for 10 damage or 15 damage.
That's pretty good
with 2 big attacks,
Yeah.
All right, what do we got here? A couple interesting picks. I think we're probably just going to take Lotus Pathogen, the flyer.
Yeah.
But Ethereal Ambush is also interesting. Battlefront Cruciak is okay. Shamanic Revelation is also interesting.
Right.
Actually, what do you think about Shamanic Revelation?
It does say draw a card on it.
I played that in a green-red deck where I had a bunch of tokens, like the dragon fodders.
Yeah, that seems good.
That was awesome, but I think I like Lotus Pathogen better in our deck. I think it's just going to be more consistently good.
Shamanic Revelation could be good in the aggro matchup.
It definitely could. I just think Lotus Pathogen is going to be more consistent.
Yeah, maybe we'll wheel it.
We might. It seems unlikely.
Seems very unlikely.
This pack's a bit of a stinker.
I think we want Return to the Earth.
We already have Pinion Feast, though.
I guess that's true.
But what if
are we gonna play? What if we play Citadel?
What if we play Citadel Siege, though?
Dude, we need it.
Oh wow!
A siege of our own.
Well, I mean,
it's really good with all of our megamorphs.
Yeah, I mean that makes me feel a little bit better about passing our White Siege. And hey, if Frontier Siege made it this far, maybe the draw card will. Shamanic Revelation will come back too.
Yeah,
probably not. Huh.
I like kind of...
Do we take Swiftwater Cliffs? What do we have?
Nothing.
No, we didn't even take that front spell. Never mind. No, we're not going to splash red. Just got Rune Mark, doesn't really work.
Yeah, exactly.
Teema Rune Mark is not really playable. I think we're just going to take the land anyways.
Yeah.
Mind Scour Dragon's playable, but I'm not sure if we'll play it. Rite of Undoing or Enhanced Awareness? Probably Enhanced Awareness.
I think we sort of don't have any action other than Sephir Scribe.
Yeah, no
like
card draw. No card advantage.
Right. Contradict.
Jeskai Sage might be playable.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm not really a big fan of Formless Nurturing. Don't think we're playing Ultimate Price, unfortunately.
Frontier Siege is notably much worse than Citadel Siege.
Yeah, no joking. Ooh, Ethereal
Oh,
Ambush.
Ethereal Ambush is nice.
Yeah, I'm quite a big fan of Ethereal Ambush.
Yeah,
It's kind of
got
like
paid
card.
off.
It's kind of like card advantage.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, it's nice if you do end up in one of the off color, like non-dragon color pairs coming out of Dragons of Tarkir, then at least in Favor Forged you have this cycle of commons that you can pick up, like Ethereal
Yeah.
Ambush. They go pretty late because most people end up kind of in the dragon color pairs.
Right.
All right, so let's we definitely have some decisions to make here.
Oh yeah.
Got 29 cards, just about.
Go on to creatures.
18 creatures. Ethereal Ambush is basically a creature. Alright, I don't think we're going to play Refocus. Let's put our morphs into the morph spot.
I don't think we're going to play tie game strike either.
Yeah, we have enough flying that we probably don't want to play Tigum Strike. Do we want Jeskai Sage? I don't think we're a Jeskai Sage deck.
Yeah, I'm not super crazy about Lotus Path Jin either.
Lotus Path Jin? Oh, no,
It's okay.
I like Lotus Path Jin.
That's fine.
No, I think Lotus Path Jin is quite good. Just like I think there's other cards I would cut before it, like Sandstep Scavenger.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you think about these dragons?
I mean, I guess you're gonna.
Well, we have 2 more cards to make, so.
Right.
Wow, Side of the Scale Lords. What does this card do? At the beginning of combat on your turn, creatures you control with toughness 4 or greater get +2/+2 and gain vigilance. How many creatures is that? 1, 2,
She's able to win more to me.
3, 4, 5. It's very true.
You know what I mean?
Doesn't make really sense to play.
It would be good if we were like in a really stalled out kind of matchup, I guess.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay, so we have 1 more card to cut. I think we're going to play all these creatures.
Yeah.
The question, I think, is, are we playing Frontier Siege and a Soul Formation?
Yeah, dude.
Alright, so what's
I think Frontier Siege is like much better in our deck than it would be in most decks because of the amount of Megamorph that we have.
That's very true. We definitely have places to put the mana.
Yeah.
Alright, so then we need to cut 1 card. What should it be?
Maybe Contradict.
Yeah, we're not really going to be in a position to be sitting back on our mana. We're going to be...
I mean, we could. It is good because of the Megamorph again.
Actually, that's the thing, yeah. Megamorph actually makes it really sweet.
Yeah, I think we should play that card.
Where do they go?
Alright. So...
Is Glade Watcher that good? It could be pretty good.
I think it's good. I think just like the 3 mana blocker is good in the late game it attacks, you know. The 3 power blocker for 2, I mean. I like the Glade Watcher.
Yeah, I'm just very lost as to what to cut here. Definitely not our fight spells.
Yeah, yeah. It could be a cell formation, I guess. But I don't hate that card.
I mean, the thing is that it nerfs our flyers. That's the problem.
I guess so. That seems kind of like a corner case scenario. And like, I guess you just don't play a cell formation when you have those guys up.
Yeah, I mean, we have 2 of them too. That's the thing.
Yeah, I mean, I can see, like I said, I can see it being the cut, you know.
Yeah, I think they will cut it just because it does. I do like having the static ability of being able to pump our team.
Yeah.
But it nerfs our Ojtai interceptors.
It's a little slow also.
We don't actually have any other creatures that benefit from it. In fact, none of them.
Yeah, but they all benefit from getting +1/+1, Michael.
Yeah. But, you know, that's what I'm saying. Like, that doesn't. In fact, a couple of our creatures are getting hurt from it. The Zephyr Scribe.
Yeah, yeah. And the Ojtai interceptors. And I guess
Segmented Crotek. The only creature that benefits is the Path Djinn.
Yeah, I don't think that it needs to benefit your deck to play it, but it hurting him is definitely a real thing. And I think we might consider bringing it in, like in the same matchups that we would bring inside of the Scale Lords, you know?
Yeah, agreed. All right, let's make our
As a
mana
combo
base
too, man, we could get our whole team up to 4 toughness.
That's pretty sweet.
That's a ridiculous end game.
Looks like MTGO wants us to go 9-9 even split. How does that sound to you?
Seems fine to me. We have 2 different 2-drops at different colors. Most of our creatures have Megamorph.
Yep, seems reasonable.
We want to hit double blue and double green by turn 5. And blue green.
Yeah, alright, we have a pretty reasonable blue-green deck here. Nothing super crazy.
I like this one better than our other blue green
Yeah,
deck that we
we've got some
drafted.
good flyers, we got some beef, we got some Megamorph shenanigans, got some removal, got a siege. We'll see how that goes. I'm not really too sure the green one is very powerful. In case you don't know what it does, it basically we're likely to choose cons most of the time just to give us 2 extra mana.
Oh yeah.
To play at the beginning of each of our main phases to play spells. But so I mean, with our Megamorph, that does seem pretty good.
Yeah, I mean there are actually cases where we could play dragons in our deck. They're few and far between, but
Yeah.
like it doesn't seem like a terrible case for this card if you just play it and then only activate the dragon's ability once to kill creature, you know.
That's definitely true. All right. Yeah. We'll see you guys in round 1.